So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Mane, he's got away. He's found the way through. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cannavaro. To Thuram. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Del Piero. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And this is Bale. It's Bale!
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Vieira. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Del Piero. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away.
He's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Irwin is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Cruyff. Looking for the run. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Del Piero goes short. He's in a good position. And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Now it's Pelé. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Vieira. Gabriel cuts it out. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It's played through for him. Goes for a shot! And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Pelé. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Gabriel. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
No, not quite. Oh, no, what has happened here? He's picked his way. Shoots! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Pelé really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good take and big chance! It's bounced back off the post.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Goulet just eases him off the ball. Tries a deft little ball. Milan do have a chance to counter here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some resolute defending there. And here's Del Piero.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ambitious ball here. And this is Bale. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cannavaro robs him of possession. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's had it taken off him. Vieira. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Del Piero. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pelé.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Pelé, and he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a key interception. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Please be reminded.
Pelé picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's come in hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Vitinha with a definite fell there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a really well-measured ball. Robson making good progress on the right-hand side. Fletcher looking for options for movement. Robson gets into a good position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the counter is on.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And it's Del Piero. Bergkamp is always playing with one eye on the spectacle. Del Piero! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's in a good position. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
And Messi!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass somewhat off target. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Eto'o. Messi. And this is Messi. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
The goal scorer for Milan, number 10,
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick announcement.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Little pass back. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's played in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta gets flagged offside. Pull it. And here's Neymar. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Big chance! They've done it! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer for Milan, after 50
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now, he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Lovely pass, but can he get... Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Goes for the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now, can they get him away? Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that looks a decent ball. Robson. Oh, some tackle that.
substitutions taking place.
Oh, such a clever touch. Costa Curta. And it's been played through. They want to be quick to recover this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, good-looking ball. Eto!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so...
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Law voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Argentina.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape.
Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Chiellini is there and he can get that clear. Here's a sharp little ball here. And now they can spring out of defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, nicely intercepted. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's nice. And he's whipped it across. Argentina look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Del Piero. Maldini eases him off the ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Zanetti. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, he's taken it. Mateus charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a promising position. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
1 minute added time.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, it's hit the post! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Messi, that's an excellent interception. Drilled in low. And he's quick to get it clear again. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Great challenge, timed to perfection.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution for Argentina, number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Batistuta. Number 17,
Pelé.
Mateo.
Neither of these two want to come off
Playing
second
the
best.
field, number 6, Kukcu.
Couldn't squeeze it
Number
through.
18,
That's an imaginative pass.
Number 24, Mbappe. Number 21.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Iniesta.
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And it's Iniesta. Nicely weighted ball. Best! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Looking for a runner. And that has put paid to that. Mbappe might just make this. Neymar concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that's a key interception. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get on the end of this?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
No, that's been intercepted. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fight, and he shoots! Lovely idea. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And if you do have a chance today,
How do we look back on the game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
I think in Christian Abbiati, you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene, he's always been...
Best! An early chance there, first of the game.
Best clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mateus.
Such good technique.
Rijkaard. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he thumps it clear. And here's Kagawa. Law. He's in a great position here. And the shot! He scores! Barcelona are back in business. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Oh, what? Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front. That was a given, it always was.
Rummenigge really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 11, Karl-Heinz
And yes, it's him again. Argentina go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cruyff could try cutting inside here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that's gone loose. That's a shade optimistic. Cafu.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And now they can clear their lines. And that's been won straight back. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kagawa. Maldini has given away a free kick. Law has found the net here, of course. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Vitinha is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Rijkaard. Oh, important interception. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? Rummenigge. He came in hard, very hard. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Added time.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to play it through. Played into space out wide. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please be
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 26, Kagawa. Coming on the field.
Here we
is
go again.
Number 11.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Del Piero. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Cruyff. Gattuso goes on a run down the left wing.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a pretty loose pass. Good chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 14.
Argentina go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there. Best. It's run loose here. And he's there to retrieve it. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Here comes the cross. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's got away. The ball has bounced loose now. What a throw in.
Substitution in progress.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ambitious ball here. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Irwin. Wriggles his way through. Some good work on the right flank here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pelé with the foul. Here's... and Messi! Oh, yes, it's there! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Hello everybody, and
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow...
There's the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Neymar. He's tried one! Oh, it's in! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it into space. Cruyff gets into a good position.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away. Driving forward.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Del Piero. Now who's going to be first to this? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Cruyff. That has been cut short. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Maldini gets it away. Puskás, he's found a way through. Has a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess...
Oh no, what has happened here? Quality ball. Pelé is onto it in a flash. Cruyff. And he's had it nicked away. Cruyff. That's been cut out, well played.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. And the first half is done.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And a fantastic first half from our boys. More action from the second 45 coming soon. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Puskás. Coming on the field.
Here we go again then.
Number 97.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Another throw-in. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, this could be a chance. And it's Neymar. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, he's got space here. Great ball, and he's in here, and the shot! Cleared without complication. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vitinha, Rummenigge demonstrating his defensive quality there. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Pelé. It's run loose here. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Mane. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Del Piero! Oh, he's hit the bar! That pass has been well intercepted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Aimed beyond the defence. Great vision. And that interception was most necessary. And the counter is on. Can he get on the end of this? Mane, he has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge played into space, and he's intervened well there. And they've got a throw. Now it's Cruyff, has a look and plays it forward. Aubameyang unable to make, could be danger here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah.
Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. Vitinha. Now it's Pelé. No way through. Rijkaard. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to go deep. And that should get the job done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still goalless. Nice looking ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that's going to be a goal kick. Oh, there's a probing ball. Costa Curta. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Tries to play it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's on his way!
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? Cafu, shifted upfield. Rummenigge looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's Pelé! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Cannavaro. Oh, this looks sharp. Gabriel. Now he's off and running. Vitinha. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And it's played forward.
1 minute added time.
Baresi. Long ball upfield. Cruyff. He's gone for goal! Another save. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, he's... Del Piero! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rummenigge. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Rummenigge. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's found a way through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now can he... And a shot! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 14, Johan.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's
going to be pulled back for that one. Yellow or red? It is red. Barcelona already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
And he can clear it away. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Can he get on the end of this? In with the challenge. David Villa. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. Big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the through ball. He might be in here. Always. He's having a shot. Yes! Again in a trice, and they are soaring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Del Piero! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's intervened well there. Forward it goes. Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he was alert to it. Park Ji-sung. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Faced a chance for a shot! And he couldn't keep it down.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cafu picks it up from the goal kick. Irwin is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Cafu. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Park Ji-sung. No, he's not getting his way this time. Law looking to add to his goal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Costa Curta. And it's Kagawa. Played into space. Rummenigge. And the first half is done. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 21, Donadoni. Coming on the field is number 14, Brian Robson. Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Howson. And that's another good win of the ball. Cannavaro. Vieira. He's found a way through. Oh, super! And Del Piero! Keeper always had the measure of that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get onto this? Soboslai gets into a good position. That's a sharp pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Look at the space here. Law! Oh, he's kicked it out. That's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the cross comes in. And that has been cleared. Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. Back into the middle. Xabi Alonso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. He's trying to hit the front line here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Park Ji-sung has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Del Piero having a look. Oh, what about that? that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
After 79 minutes is number 11, Alessandro Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero.
Barcelona are having a ball here. It's Park Ji-sung. He's got away. Crunching tackle. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And he's there to make the challenge. Park Ji-sung carries the ball down the right. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Xavi Alonso has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Oh, almost a sixth!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There will be 3 minutes.
David
added
Villa.
time.
Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is... And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match
There you
award,
have it, a
and there is
fine
very
win for
little
our
room
boys.
for argument.
This is just what we like to see.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.